Hi Gemini. So I'm on vacation and I wanted to show you guys amazing views, and my friend is sleeping, so I'm kind of sort of whispering. Not enough, she's definitely awake. So this is going to be, where's the clicker? I can already tell I'm gonna fuck up. Here's the clicker. Okay, good. Yep, let's turn this off because I don't feel good about this, but I think it's funny. So, hi Gemini, this is going to be your, hey Gemini, that's an airplane. It's a fucking airplane. Hi Gemini, this is, why do we keep doing that? Hey Gemini, this is what you can expect in regards to love for May. So I channeled, and then I'm gonna pull cards and post a tarot video for you guys. So what you guys can be expecting is this energy of wanting stability. I kept seeing the number 4, so I resonate that with, stability. Pretty much. The Emperor in tarot is what I think of, as well as 4 of Pentacles. So the Emperor is Aries energy, and I feel like Jupiter entering Aries, which is today, actually, May 10th. This is that type of energy where we can start manifesting things that we want into our reality. So this is when we will be planting the seeds of ideas. It doesn't mean you have to actually start acting on the things you want to manifest and create in this world, but you have to at least start creating the thought process of it, which is Neptune energy. Just start thinking of things, and then start thinking of those steps in regards to how you can start creating it into the real world. Okay. Also, planting seeds can be physical stuff. If you guys don't want children, start, acting on that. Okay, because that's a very real thing that's happening right now, or going to start happening, depending on where your Jupiter is in your natal chart and where it's also transiting currently. Okay, so look into that. You would go onto astro.com. You would choose the extended chart section, and you would click the natal chart with transits. All right. So the energy this month for Geminis in regards to love would be you guys wanting stability. And I really feel like because this is your guys' season in May, gross, go away. It's your guys' time. Okay, so I really feel like if you guys want stability, that's the thing about free will. It's like it's one thing to want something, but you have to act on it. That's where free will comes in, and that's why I think some of us really feel like there's no free will. At least that's how I feel sometimes, and that's because of my Pluto placements. But it's all in the mind and actually acting. So I feel like it's your guys' time, your energy, knowing what you guys want, and you guys can get it if that's what you truly want. I feel like there's this path that leads you to light within the dark. Okay, and it's basically you guys following your intuition in this time. During this time in May. There's this energy of opening doors into the unknown. Again, following your intuition is pretty strong, and I feel like it has a lot to do with Pisces being in Mars, or Mars in Pisces, something like that. So Mars in Pisces, I don't like this energy personally, but this is just because I'm an Aries, I'm a fire sign, so it's just my own personal thing. And again, you guys have to apply common sense here. If in your natal chart you guys have Pisces and Mars, then you guys probably feel at home, but this is a general reading. So for Geminis, I'm gonna say this doesn't feel comfortable for you guys. If anything, this is gonna be like a fidgety energy. It's gonna be an uncomfortable energy, is what I wrote down. And I feel like I understand this energy just because my energy for you guys is Mars. I have Mars in Gemini. So this energy, I feel like, but for me personally, it's a little different. Pisces being in Mars, like how it's going to affect me, just because I'm an Aries, so Mars rules Aries. So I'm not going to be feeling it just like you guys are. It's going to be a little different for me. So Pisces is a water sign. However, it's a mutable sign, just like you guys, Gemini. So how is it going to affect you guys? I feel like you guys are going to be a bit fidgety, and it's uncomfortable. So it's like you guys are just going to have to try to go with the flow type of energy. Like you guys are going to have to try to, let's rewind. Let's try to back this up. So Mars is that energy that we all feel that this is how we walk around in life. This is how we move. Okay, Mars is considered technically the god of war. It's so much more than that. It's not just the god of war. It's the sun is our battery. It gives us life. And then Mars is how we use the battery, how we walk around, how we move around. Now think about God of war. Let's just go back to that analogy. And so it's the leader of the pack, right? And Mars is like, okay, I need somebody else. I need somebody else at the front lines. Who do we got? Who do we got? And you know, the next person is like, we got Pisces. Mars is like, okay, who else? And you know, the person's like, we got Pisces. That's it. You think Mars is going to feel good about this? This is the feet. This is like, you know, not to get religious on you guys, but this is like Jesus's feet, technically. So it's like, it's not that Pisces isn't beautiful and this beautiful soul. It's just that we wouldn't want this for war. You know, we wouldn't want this to move around, technically speaking, because it's like it just doesn't belong there. It's an uncomfortable energy. It's like do we want this or not? Do we want this or not? Because Mars is pushing you to go do something. So how is this going to affect Gemini? You know, Gemini energy is the twins, right? And people, you guys get a bad rap for that. Like, oh, what's your other side? And it's like, well, it could be sad, right? You guys could be acting happy in front of people, and then behind closed doors, you could be sad. Or it could be another thing, you know, whatever. So I feel like you guys are going to be fidgety, is what I'm trying to get at. Because you got a water sign, basically, in a planet of war. And that's what you guys are going to be feeling. We're all going to be feeling it. So yeah, so I feel like because Pisces is about intuition and stuff like that, it's going to be, it's going to be affecting you guys that way. And I feel like that's why I keep seeing you guys being guided to follow a specific path, action, Mars action, by intuition, intuitively going. But it may make you feel a little fidgety. I see you guys communicating feelings, but unclearly. So, is that another airplane? God damn it. Wanting to communicate your dreams to someone, about wishing you were with someone, but being okay with just being friends, but really wishing it were more. So it's like what I was seeing is that you wish you were with someone, but it's like you don't know how to communicate that. So then I see you like being okay with just being friends, and then it's like I don't see it happening at all. It's like you don't know how to communicate any of this clearly. And I feel like that makes sense too, because that Gemini energy, it's like it's so, and again, this depends where you guys are at in your evolution. So just because I'm saying this is overall energy. It's that twins like energy where it's like, should I or should I not? Maybe I should. Yeah, I'm gonna do you know what? That's what that Gemini energy is, and a lot of people don't understand that. Myself included, I never understood that. That's why it's like the karmic lesson of being a Gemini is to focus. So Venus is in Aries, and I feel like you guys are going to be feeling that going with the flow energy, because I kind of feel like this is at home for you guys, and I'm going to tell you why. So Aries is a cardinal energy, which is, we're doing that. You know, they are literally the magician of the tarot because they get shit done, which is also why it's going to be a positive thing for every sign in the zodiac when Jupiter enters Aries. Because everybody has a dream, everybody has things they want to accomplish out of life. And it's like, this is the time to do it, starting May 10th. I'm sorry to be a party pooper. I'm just kidding. So annoying. So Aries is a magician type of energy, but when it's in Venus, it's a very impulsive energy. It's I like that and I want it. Let's do it now, like right fucking now, you know. And usually this is usually why Aries people, I don't want to say it like this, but they're usually able to get what they want out of life because they see things that other people can't. Other people have this energy of like, it's impossible, or you can't do this because it doesn't make any rational sense. And it's like Aries kind of has that childlike energy where it's like, I hear what you're saying, but I'm gonna go try it anyway, and I'll be right back, and I'll show you why it was possible. 9 out of 10 times, we're able to do it. Because it's like we're seeing something most people can't, because we don't give up. We just keep trying. And there's something beautiful about that. And that's exactly what the Venus and Aries energy is all about, is that there's this impulsive, childlike energy where we just keep going, because there's this type of manifesting energy that we get that most signs don't understand. Not every sign, but most signs. We just see something, we know that there's a way to get the job done. So I feel like this is something Gemini energy has in regards to the impulsiveness, because this is kind of what, you know, it could be an Aries downfall for sure, 100%, but it's also what helps us get things done as well. So I feel like you guys are going to be feeling really good in May because it's your guys' time. It's Gemini energy at the end. It's also that type of energy that makes you guys more social, because Mercury is going to be in Gemini, I think, towards the end. So is the Sun. Sun is the battery for all of us, and it's going to be in Gemini. Venus in Aries, like I already said, and the fact that Jupiter's entering in Aries. So overall, very good energy. Mercury retrograde is today, May 10th. So I think I've read articles. That there are benefits to Mercury retrograde, like there really are, because it's a test from the universe. When we all say like, oh yeah, I would never do that again, or lesson learned, and it's like the universe is like, we'll be the judge of that one. Do it now. It's like when we least expect it, that's the test, because you can't just, that's not how life works, where we're like, we get it now and that's it. That's not how it works. You have to be tested. It's just like school. What's the point of the test? To see if you really understand the shit you say you understand. It's how the world works. It's how a journey works, a path works. So Mercury retrograde is when it's time to slow things down. Double check your emails, double check the text messages, double rethink things like legal contracts. Cross your T's, dot your I's, reread the asterisks. Like I'm telling you, like there are things to this. So it starts May 10th, ends June 3rd. It's a time where you're meant to slow things down. You're not meant to act on impulses. You're just not meant to. Even if these are the things that you were scheduled to do before Mercury retrograde. This is the time where things slow down, and it's intentional to make you rethink. Because I guarantee you this is the time frame where something very similar happened a year ago, 2 years ago, 3, whatever. Because the last time, it could be a test where another Mercury retrograde incident happened, or it could be a test where another thing happened within the same month, like Jupiter in Aries. It could be something like that. You have to apply your own story here, but there's definitely something to it, and you're meant to learn from it. So I would say whatever impulses you feel like need to happen, clearing the air on something, signing a legal contract, starting something new, a new project, a new endeavor, make an excuse to avoid it. It's funny too, because I see these things on YouTube where they're like, you know, embrace Mercury retrograde, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, definitely, as long as you slow things down. I'm not saying, I guess I am kind of saying, like, avoid contracts, avoid this, avoid that, learn your own lesson. Like, I definitely am to a certain degree. Just be smart about it. Like, just slow it down big time. Don't do anything shitty to people during this time, because it's going to come back to bite you in the ass, I promise you. Really? Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware that the airplanes have been flying over it, not as frequent. So don't come at me. What else did I want to say? Mercury retrograde, just slow it on down. Slow down when you talk. Read everything thoroughly. Traveling, I'm telling you, last year when I traveled, I missed my flight. I've been traveling the same way for years. If I were to tell you how I travel, you would be like, you deserved to miss your flight. So I'm not going to go into it. But even the year before then, they lost my luggage. Things happen with travel. What else? What else? What else? Is there anything else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. We talked about Jupiter in Aries, Venus in Aries. I feel like it's Aries season, to be quite honest with you, but that's an Aries comment, so. Oh, that's right, the readings. I'm going to be offering natal chart readings very soon, probably roughly around $100, where I would channel like your house placements, the planets and asteroids within that, and then the aspects, all aspects. If you guys really aren't into astrology that much, you guys could just get like a basic general reading for $50 and ask me a question or two about your chart. I'm also going to start offering past life regression without the hypnosis. It's one of my gifts that I can offer people. Ew, can you go away? Gross. Past life regression without the hypnosis. It's just one of my gifts where I'm able to channel for you guys, through you guys, I'm sorry. And basically we can, I can awaken you guys to whatever gifts you may have. It could be clairaudient. You guys could get visions. You could channel, feel things. I wouldn't be able to tell you guys what you have. It just doesn't work that way. Everybody has different gifts. So yeah, I think that's that. I think that's all I have for you guys. So I hope that helped, and I'll start the video soon about the tarot love reading, okay? All right, bye guys.